From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
We had sunshine in here earlier this afternoon and into the midday hours, but clouds have quickly moved in this afternoon. Here's satellite and radar composite. No rain with the clouds across our area. All the rain so far down to the south. It's going to stay down there for the next 24 hours or so. It will eventually build in as we head into tomorrow night and Wednesday, but clouds are moving in rapidly here, and that's going to play with the temperatures tonight, keeping them from dropping as low as they otherwise would with the dry low-level air mass in place. We got down to the upper 30s this morning, 38 here at the studio in Lawrenceburg, got to 69, and some folks in northwest Alabama got into the lower 70s. No rain today. That will not change tonight, but that will change over the next 36 to 48 hours. Just not a whole lot of rain in terms of amounts as we go forward here through the next few days. Futurecast a little slow with the cloud cover. It's already in here, so we have to keep that in mind when looking at the temperatures between now and midnight. It may not cool quite nearly as quickly as what Futurecast thinks, but I do think most of us are into the mid to upper 40s as we head into the overnight, and a few folks may try to warm back into the lower 50s closer to daybreak as the clouds thicken up. Can't rule out a light sprinkle or a shower during the daytime hours on our Tuesday, but the vast majority of that will evaporate before it reaches the ground because these easterly to northeasterly low-level winds won't really bring in a moist air mass. It will be dry at the surface, and that will allow for evaporation as the raindrops make their way down toward the ground. A few holes in the cloud cover tomorrow allow us to warm between the mid to upper 60s over southern middle Tennessee to the lower 70s over northwest Alabama. But as we get deeper into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, a few showers start spreading northward from that Gulf of Mexico disturbance. And eventually we do see some light rain move into the area later Tuesday night into Wednesday. No big rain amounts, but an increasing chance of a few light showers here and there. Maybe a shower or two as we head Thursday into Friday with that lingering disturbance and then a cold front approaching the area before we take a break from the shower chances as we head into the weekend. One more relatively warm day here, near 70 on either side of the state line, within a few degrees of it for our Tuesday. A little cooler Wednesday with the clouds around, but a little warmer again back Thursday, so it's kind of a seesaw this week. And then cold front moves through later Friday and the Saturday. That brings temperatures on Saturday back into the upper 50s, lower 60s. And then we kind of hang toward the lower 60s going into early next week with another weather system early next week that might bring a slightly higher rain chance. We'll see how that goes. A lot of question marks with it. So dropping out of the 60s into the 50s this evening and then into the 40s tonight, but I don't really think it gets lower than the mid 40s or so for most of us, although a few folks could sneak down to around 43 or so. Here's a look at your forecast as we head into Tuesday. Mid to upper 60s over southern middle Tennessee, mostly cloudy to overcast. A few breaks of sun possible here and there. About a 10% chance of a sprinkle or a shower, but the daytime hours should mainly be dry, more the same in northwest Alabama. Mostly cloudy to overcast. Daytime highs here in the upper 60s and the lower 70s with rain showers moving in later on into tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. A few showers possible through our Wednesday. Slight chance of a shower Thursday and Friday. Drier for the weekend, and then another chance of rain coming, it looks like, toward the first part of next week. If there's still a latest 7-day forecast, I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.